last time we watched Petscop parts 5 through 8, we got a lot of more information. Don't know if anything is helpful, maybe just more confusing. To do a little bit of a recap before we jump into parts 9 and 10, which we're going to watch here in a second. But he was in Newmaker's plane the whole time, which is kind of the 2 levels underneath. And we started to notice a lot of weird coincidences. When you would go into what I'm assuming, you guys jump in, but the kids' rooms, Care and what's the other guy's name? Michael?
Yeah.
Room, we're always paying really close attention to the side table, which we didn't know why, but we started noticing that one of the weird shapes was actually a character called Tool, which is the one who he asked the questions to, where, is changing different colors, and one is kind of helpful, one's a little bit more creepy, possessed, like when he changes colors. We noticed the blocks spelling out where's the school, where's the house. So we have some maybe new places that he's going to go visit, or that is some importance.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the car driving on the road. We also got introduced to another character, Marvin, who maybe is another sibling, another character, maybe his alter ego. We kind of threw around a lot of ideas, but Marvin's supposed to follow him to the school where something, I assume, bad happened. And we saw him kind of following him throughout the level or the area until he kind of just started running into a wall for no reason. But we do know that the pictures they looked at is the school and the house. So there has to be some kind of resemblance there or something. But still same theories, I guess, with some kind of murder, suicide pact, something with the kids. And we did also notice that he's no longer collecting pets, but now there's kids in his Rolodex. I think you made the comment it was his Pokedex of where he looks at the different characters. And they each kind of talk to him and kind of give him clues. So that's where we left off last time, and we're going to jump into parts 9 and 10. So we're going to start watching part 9 now. And we start with, I guess, the intro of the game again. We see that it's 97, so some...
Who's Carolina?
Time ago. I think that's like the maker, supposedly, or I think that's the first time we saw that name, but
This is back where it started.
well, there's also a demo. Also, if you saw really quick and kind of went past, but you see that picture on the wall was the bird that he on the wall. There was like a picture, and it was the bird that he kind of captures that's in his Rolodex, and also
So when
he sees him outside.
When he starts the game, does he have to do this whole thing again? Like, are there no saving points?
Like checkpoints or
Yeah.
whatever?
Wasn't this where he had like the whole little big scene where he was playing on the life-size piano?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we talked? I always thought of Big, but it's also weird because this is the first time we're ever seeing that kind of like demo.
Yeah.
So it's just like a
it's kind of
different
refreshing
version.
to see this much color.
Was also when he's on this plane, I guess. You said there's all the colors. We got the friendly music back. It's not the airiness of just his footsteps. And then all of a sudden he's back in the...
Creepy ass.
But there's no longer the demo thing, so maybe this is where he picked back off. So we actually thought she was hanging the first time, and
Yeah, someone informed us that it was actually a glitch and that she's crying. See?
another thing we were talking about was that she looks like a character that's in the Rolodex, but also on that first picture he sees where it's the NLM or some kind of weird lettering that didn't make sense to the other one. Maybe like the face is kind of the same.
Could he not go back in anymore?
I don't know, where's he coming out the side, or is that the other? Do you see how it comes out to the right and he
Is
turns
his
into the
face-
shadow?
Yeah, is his face backwards?
But now he's like the shadow version.
Yeah.
It only works when I go this way.
That was another thing that one of the viewers pointed out. When he goes to the right, turns into the shadow or something. I don't remember the comment, but now he's like completely blacked out. He's jumping around a lot from different areas.
Doesn't work with that one.
He's still that shadow. Last time the shadow guy, he was doing the blocks about follow me to the school and house, all that stuff.
Oh, windmill's back.
You're kidding me.
But the windmill was never up here. Wasn't it just the
block or the brown brick or whatever?
Yeah, like the
Square.
slab, like where the windmill is supposed to be. And he always commented like the windmill should be here, counted
Oh,
by
he's
my
inside.
steps.
Oh, this
And there's
is new.
Tool. There's Tool in one of the faces. Something just gave him a lot of those gems.
Wait, so when he's blacked out, does he become the shadow monster?
I don't know.
Is that what it is?
But he's never been like this shadow figure for this long. See, now he's like normal. There's the camera again. And now it's just like the slab.
So
Like the windmill is
so
just
when
there.
when he's maybe the shadow monster, you can see the windmill, and when he's not, you don't see it.
No, this
I
is
don't understand this face thing. Like, what is he randomly?
No,
doing
so
this?
I think he's picking. So if you see each one has like a different feature of the face.
Yeah,
so he's
so-
picking it by the feature to try to make the same faces as like Michael or Care or something
God,
like
I
that.
would not remember.
The one time, remember, he said he went in Care's face with Michael's eyebrows, and it changes the room every single time. Well, now it's referring to her. Maybe it's the third character.
Tiara?
Yeah, Tiara. Who? That's when I think the game started getting really creepy. When it's like if she comes out, I'll shoot her, or something weird.
Wait,
this
there's
is
two
weird.
of them.
What object is that? Oh, a
Tool?
windmill.
It's Tool and
In the windmill, yeah. So clearly, whatever's on that table has some kind of importance. Maybe it's important to each of the characters.
I don't know, but why were there two of them?
And this was the one that I talked to last time, where it said when we first got introduced to Tiara.
Okay, who's the friend?
But who's he even talking to?
I don't know.
And that may be why he could only see the windmill at certain times.
Was that? I don't know. What the heck?
So when he's him, he can't see the windmill, right? When he's the shadow version, he saw the windmill.
Yeah. Okay.
It's goofy. Was it like a...
Reincarnation.
Yeah. Is it also trying to say that that camera, like the person quote behind the camera, is supposed to be the person's sister?
What evidence? Are these questions for it to ask?
As Tool.
Yeah. Where is it? What did you do? Like with in reference to the windmill?
We'll see if he goes back to...
Rainer, Newmaker.
So Newmaker we see a lot throughout, right? And I think whatever the objects in this game or the people that talk,
Wait,
aren't they
okay.
calling the character Newmaker? But
So-
that I don't know who that first name
So
is.
is this dude Newmaker? Because that letter was from Newmaker that he was reading.
I don't know. The dude as in
This
the
dude
character?
that's walking around, yeah, is he Newmaker or...
I mean, I think they refer to him as... Don't they
'Cause that-
refer to him
that-
as Newmaker?
That letter or whatever he was reading was from Newmaker.
From a Newmaker.
From Rainer Newmaker.
Yeah.
I thought Rainer was the last name. Or is Newmaker the
I think
last name?
I don't know. It doesn't really ever say. It just says. I know he named himself as Paul, to start the game.
So his name is Paul Newmaker?
but maybe. I mean, that's kind of what I think. And like maybe the Newmaker is like the family. Maybe Tira's a Newmaker. I'm not sure. It doesn't really explain where that Newmaker name comes from.
Got a key. Did anything need unlocking? Do you remember?
Don't.
Can you open this gift box too?
Yeah.
Oh.
And remember, there was like 4
this-
things that were gonna be.
What the fuck?
Oh, come on.
But why does this
There's a
guy
bit of
black it
weirdness.
out?
The camera here.
Wait, why is it blacked out again?
It doesn't say. It
Like,
just
is
says
this
there's like,
after the fact? Like,
multiple
were the-
objects
were
are
the-
blacked out.
Were the videos released and then they were later blacked out? So people that saw it earlier got to see
Doesn't.
the objects?
I don't think it's ever clearly defined. Just remember, he goes into the room and one of the objects has a black thing over it, and then he gets that letter or that thing pops up on the screen saying there's gonna be multiple objects that are blacked out. And it says the 4 things.
Jay, when you watched
don't
this, did
remember
you
it.
see it? You saw it was all blacked out for you too?
No, it's blacked out. It's always blacked out. It's
No, I know, but I'm
whether
just-
he could see it, the guy who's narrating this, playing the game, could see it or not. But it's because he gets freaked
I was
out when he sees the
assuming-
blacked out.
I thought that these videos were released and then whoever
No.
released them went back and blacked it out. That's what I thought. So if
There's
you saw it
it's definitely
early enough,
something
got
like
to
you
see
don't
it.
want to. Somebody doesn't want you to see.
I just want to know what the fuck that.
I also don't know where he is right now, but he looks like he might have just went into that gift box. This music is
Ominous.
yes.
I don't understand these jump cuts.
It's either he's like
Is
cutting
he-
out him walking to certain places, or they're definitely trying to
I wish
hide things
you would make it
from
clear.
you. I also don't know where he currently is. I don't recall seeing that building. It's the first time we've ever seen a loading screen, so that's interesting.
Where's the happy music? It seems like it's like
Missing, but the background's also different.
this is like the
And if you notice
there we go.
yeah, did you notice there's the bird
Yeah.
and the flower? Remember, he has to take that.
Tonathan.
And that he sees in the beginning of the game, so that's like where he first started. He sees that picture and reads it right away. You're choosing a pet something, right?
You don't have to love them right away.
That was too fast. I didn't-
I just saw that they're afraid.
yeah. I remember that's where you found the first one. The first pet back there.
Yeah.
That was jumping back and forth every time he ran to a certain area.
Isn't it a rock?
It looked like okay, I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say that Pokemon that like the gas comes out of.
Geodude.
Kind of looked like that to me.
Or is Geodude like the first rock version of it? I don't know. I haven't played Pokemon
yeah,
in like
that's kind
since I
of
was
all
10.
bad. But I was gonna say, if you noticed when he was on the outside of that building, before he walked in here, there was a symbol above the door, and when he
That was the
walked in,
background?
yeah, that was the background. And the symbols keep on kind of changing in the background, based on what room he's going into. So I don't know if that has anything to do with.
Anything?
Yeah.
What's the deal with this?
With the treadmill.
Yeah, that's changing the numbers.
I don't know, but he never went negative
Yeah, there
before.
was no negative before.
That key still.
Froze.
Is he,
Okay.
It froze.
is he gonna say anything? Do you think those are zeros in the back, or do you think it's just like a pattern?
All
I
right.
don't know.
Maybe he's restarting.
Oh no.
But now he's back like in that cemetery area, and he comes out as the. So it looks different now,
Now I caught her.
but it wasn't like glitchy, right? You could actually like see the face of.
It was NLM, right? He should
But
go
look
into
at
the
that thing.
start
Do
menu.
you see
There
that
you
that
go.
white box in the background? That's a symbol that was in the background when he's on the other plane.
Yeah.
So those symbols are coming. Okay. That's creepy.
Escape
So-
from the basement.
yeah,
so they're being
something's-
held captive.
Something's wrong at the school.
To catch her, it's a lie, but it may not be a lie forever. What lie did he tell?
I don't know, but it looked like we were on the same page where those were people in the end. So that goes back to the A, B, and NLM.
You can turn care NLM into care A.
I wonder if those symbols, like that white box, if it like does anything. Do you think it's like a portal to get different places?
I don't know. If you
Grief and something.
Alas. But this is the thing that makes the building move. Were those words ever on
Yeah.
that? Oh.
You can drop them after you collect them.
It's weird that there's like a timer on it.
Are these more questions to ask the tool? What the hell?
You'd put her in like the dumbwaiter.
Mm-hmm.
I also like it's something weird when everything is like that snapping noise.
Like, how would you know to do that?
Something about that he found her in the basement. There's like a down arrow in there. Maybe you're putting her back in the basement.
So she was being held captive. You caught
Maybe.
her and sent her back down to the basement. So is this a school then?
No,
No.
but this is going to the room. Now she's on the
crying.
bed. So you're putting her back in her room. What's on the table? A tool and
Did he turn her into
crayons?
crayons?
But he just caught her again?
Maybe she's Carrie now.
Maybe there'll be more answers in.
Petscop 13. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, there we go.
Wait, did we watch?
You have to cut this part out. I skipped to 13 for some reason.
Yeah, mine did too on my phone. I'm trying to sync it with you guys.
We watched 9 for sure, though, right?
Yeah.
Real quick, since we're doing this break. So,
Do you want him to ask you questions?
I mean,
Was that weird?
It's better that you guys watch it than ask me directly. No, because I mean, you guys are again. It's the first time you're watching it. You can't remember everything. The part where he puts care in that dummy waiter.
Yeah.
Right? When he first tried to put something in there, because when he opened it, he's like, I think something needs to go in there. Then he tried to put a pet in there, and it says the child the library or the child library only accepts people. That's what it said when.
Oh, I remember that.
And then you asked to put Penn in there because Penn looked like a human.
Oh.
But they're like, she's a mathematician or whatever. But yeah, so he put her there, and then she was on the bed, and then he took her back. I guess for whatever.
I think he
reason.
turned her into
So
Care
so
A.
here's another thing too. You won't know because you don't watch or you didn't rewatch the first one. But the music on the New Maker plane is different. It's different music. It's more like adventurous music than the.
On the New Maker plane.
Yeah,
I thought New
the
Maker plane was
playful
under
music in the
down.
very First one.
New Maker plane's the top one?
The top one.
the happy one.
The happy or gift plane. I'm sorry. Gift
Yeah.
plane is the top one. New Maker plane is underneath. I don't know what the other thing is called underneath that in that door. I think that's still New Maker plane. I don't know. What else? There was something else that you guys had talked about that I forgot to tell you. So remember he had to put a code in to get to the New Maker plane.
Yeah.
And that code, it had a date on it. It was like June 13, 1997, and it said for you. And then it was like, I went down, turned to the right, and I became the Shadow Monster Man. And it was like press
That's when he
down,
goes down into that thing.
which is also weird because and then in the code is like press down, 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 right, down, start, or whatever. But it's also he went down and to the right. And it's just, for me, I thought that was a weird coincidence that the code and how he became a Shadow Monster Man was also similar. The part with the piano, yeah, you guys were, that was good too, with the treadmill. It never, there was a loading screen also, by the way, in an earlier episode,
Oh.
but it doesn't really matter. People aren't even gonna know. Those are such small things. I think that's it. Yeah, so, is there any questions you guys had?
Could we see if we put this on high, it'll affect it?
Well, if I do, then I am gonna have to change the entire, because then the video's
Oh.
gonna be too set.
Why, are
We
you
can set it
cold?
to high for the next one.
Just a little bit.
Just watch, just watch.
Sneak in a little bit. It's like right in front of you and Sujo.
Just watch. Time's only 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you'll warm back up.
How long was 9?
15.
Okay. Wait, so are we gonna be adding 11 on here? Oh wait, it's
No, that one's gonna
11's
be
27 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be the
so
second
just
one.
watch the 5-minute one and then we'll.
Yeah.
Do we have to say that we're watching number 10 now?
Just say we're about to start.
That's
10.
Sudo's job.
Or
Sujo always
just-
says that he
or
starts the next one when it
you hit play-
loads.
When you hit play, just say, we're starting 10.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah, we're about to start Petscop 10.
So he hasn't found whatever room that key is. I would assume that if he finds it, the key would go away.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
still over his head.
The jewels are gone.
Do you think they reset every time, or no? Because he collected the ones on the right at least last time.
And the left.
Yeah, because he went behind
Yeah.
the thing.
It's like different from. You see how we left both those out?
Open.
Yeah, but like how the gate kind of like extends into the plane, like off of like the screen. I just wonder if that's gonna come into effect there. Well, now that door's closed.
Won't let him leave.
Freeze again, or is this gonna? I don't remember this.
To create a backup. Possible corruption.
What does that say?
Panic CV. Is that tool?
No, it looked like a top, like a birthday hat. Like that cone shape with like the little thing on top.
This is where we left off, right when he jumped into the box.
We saw this at one part, but it always takes him back somewhere. But now that door was open. I'm not sure why he keeps on coming to this part though. It doesn't seem like a lot's going on.
There you go.
There, what goes? What he's
God.
what does he think was happening in there?
I don't know.
Right now he's on the other
Clear
side though.
Yeah. And there's his mirror image again.
But and then there's that object. I think the thing's was the time different.
Wasn't he on the other side before?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Well, now it's like the reverse. Remember that was backwards?
Yeah.
And
It's
the
on the bed.
clock's different. I don't know, but those
That
shapes
symbol,
are like.
He needs to go find that symbol. Find another character.
I don't know how he ended up on that side. But there was a
It's
picture
Tool.
of on the little thing.
No, there's tool.
Oh, that's the same place.
Is this friendly tool? Or is this
I don't remember the different
the
colors.
asshole demonic tool? Yeah, see, it's asking the question.
The questions that that letter was telling him.
Yeah.
This part's will just drive me nuts having to.
I know he can, like, speed this up. We got a calendar.
Whoa. That's weird.
Read it.
Can he though?
There's a question mark.
But is it just the question mark for tool?
I don't know. Click it. No, I guess.
Maybe we should ask what year.
There
Whoa.
we go. See?
Nice.
Do it like that.
How's he do it like that though?
Just cuts. Like he plays it, goes back, edits it, and then posts it.
Well, the thing disappeared. The calendar.
Where am I? Where's the windmill?
It's also weird because he usually like kind of talks about what he's doing. He's like weirdly quiet while asking these questions.
Ugh. Another black box. This is the third thing that's blocked out from us. And it ends. Alright, that was kind of strange.